Hello and welcome everybody to the Commodities Corner session today for the 29th of May 2015, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. So today during the live session, we will be covering an overview of the commodities markets, our top trades of the week, live technical analysis and trading, identifying highly profitable trade setups, and of course, we'll also be answering any questions you have today as well. So it's good to see lots of you on today's session, and just a quick welcome to you already. I'll try and get your names right here as well. So good to see you back here. Ahmad, Albertino, Baraka, Bodhi, Boyke, Carla, Ed, Gun Awan, great to see you. Harvey, Ita, Jennifer, John, Joshua, Kianto, Lily, Lloyd, Marina, Muteria, Nirmal, Owen, Peter, great to see you. Hey Nirmal, fantastic, good to see you guys. Richard, Ron, hi there. Situ, Welly, Zania and Widia. Okay guys, so if you've got any questions at all during the session, do make sure you use the chat function so we can go through any questions in the queue, and we'll keep it nice and interactive if you do have any questions. If not to worry, we'll be going through the trades and the setups which we see available on the markets today. Okay, so just before we get started, let me introduce you to the Gold and Silver Club. So the Gold and Silver Club is an international commodities trading, research and advisory group specializing in the precious metals, energies, agricultural markets. We're recognized as the leading go-to authority on commodities. So as internationally respected experts, our analysis and opinions on the metals, energies and agricultural markets are routinely sought by major financial television channels and publications, including Bloomberg, Reuters, CNN, Global Banking and Finance Review and the Wall Street Journal, to name a few. Our team of experts has advised and taught technical analysis, fundamental research and portfolio management to more than 50,000 private and institutional clients worldwide. For further information on the Gold and Silver Club and our expertise, please feel free to visit us at www.thegoldandsilverclub.com. Okay, right, so we'll get into it. We'll have a look at the gold price at the moment. Gold currently trading at $1,187 per ounce. So we'll take a look at the technicals very shortly, some of the setups which are starting to line up for this afternoon and as we go into next week as well. First of all, we'll just look at the top trades of the week using the Gold and Silver Club signature trading strategies via binary.com. First of all, we'll take a look at the gold sell short. So we had a full trade for the price to be lower just from last week, selling at $1,204 an ounce. That broke down really nicely actually on Tuesday once the markets really got back into flow after the bank holiday weekend. We're currently sitting at $1,187 per ounce, so we've seen over 150 point breakdown on gold, which has been nice. Platinum as well, not so good on other platforms, but great to trade on binary, where you don't have the huge spreads. So we got in a sell short at $1,139 per ounce. That's broken down nicely this week, so we got into that just on Tuesday. Platinum has also continued to break down. Nice box setup. We've broken down well on platinum there, and also silver. We've been in a sell short on silver, selling at $16.85. Continue to break down this week, so you can see the metals overall, they've all broken down this week as we were anticipating last week. Typically very common for the last week in May, and as we head into June here as well. So those are the three top trades we've taken this week, and we'll go over some of the setups that we're looking at as we go into the US session this afternoon. We're going to be looking at the rise and fall type of trade on binary.com. Very simply, if you select rises, you will win the payout if the market exit price is strictly higher than the entry price, and if you select falls, you win the payout if the market exit price is strictly lower than the entry price. So two types of trades, very simple, rise trade or a fall trade. The beauty of this is that the market only needs to close 1 point in your direction for you to win the entire payout. You just need to be right on the direction over the specified time frame. Okay, so we'll take a look at some of the setups lining up, and we'll analyze the markets for the week ahead. Okay, so bear with me for a second as I attempt to just switch my screen so you can see the current screen which I have running, and we can look at taking some setups and some trades. Okay, right. First of all, we'll just move out to platinum. Okay, bear with me. Okay, good. Right, we are currently, just double check everybody can see that. Okay, you can see my screen. We're on platinum at the moment. If you can't see platinum, just let me know. Otherwise, yeah, looks like you can. Okay, super. Right, so we're looking at platinum at the moment. What can we deduce from this market right now? We've had a good breakdown over this week. We broke down well on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, into Friday here as well, seeing more weakness. So I do see an opportunity here to take another sell short on platinum as we go into next week here. We can have a look. Overall, the metals have been fairly weak over the last week. If we have a look at the US dollar, we can see that we've had a really strong breakout this week. Overall, we've broken out from this downward trending channel. We were anticipating a breakout last week. This week, it's really followed through in a strong way. Now, we do have US GDP coming up in about just shy of an hour, which is likely to give us some volatility. So good numbers for the US, likely to prop up the US dollar here and create more weakness. Even if we get a sell-off for the US dollar, we are anticipating a potential short-term retracement on the US dollar, but ultimately we could still end up strong as we go into next week. So that's what we'll be looking at here, particularly as we go into June, which is traditionally a weaker time of year for a lot of commodities. So we'll today, actually, with that in mind, today is the last day of the month. So it's the last day of May here, and a lot of traders will be potentially closing out of positions for the last day of the month, banking profits, and also just squaring up their P&L for the month. So often we can see additional weakness on the market. So that's what we'll be anticipating potentially this afternoon. Now, if we move over, we've had a quick look at platinum there. I do like platinum for a sell. I think we can get into that very shortly. I'm just going to look at gold. Gold I like. We've got a short-term downward trending channel. Now, we've broken down quite nicely over the last week. We consolidated a lot from towards the end of last week, consolidated on Monday as well. It was a bank holiday, so gold was only open partially for half of the session. Then on Tuesday, when the markets opened, they broke down, came towards the lower end of the trend channel, so natural take profit area. We've got a lot of overhead resistance here, so I do expect more weakness in gold as we go into next week. We may get a short-term a potential breakout to the upside here, back up to the upper end of the trend channel, then find rejection and then come back down again, or we'll just continue to sell off. That's what I'll be looking at for weakness overall in the metals. Silver here as well, you can see we've got a new trend channel developing. It's quite obvious when I show it to you. If you just add this channel here, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bounces. So we're just bouncing off the lower end of the trend channel, but very precisely, I might add, as well. Again, we've got a lot of overhead resistance here. I do see weakness in silver. Potentially, it may well retrace a little bit higher before it goes lower here, so we could see potential for a quick blip up towards the upper end of the trend channel here, or it may just slowly continue to break down here. So that's what we're looking at for silver at the moment, and we'll just have a look at the oils as well. Yeah, oil, I see a short-term buy opportunity here, not in the long term, but just for a quick day trade. We can take that on Brent crude oil for a buy. You can see we've had a rejection candle. We broke down from this pennant formation we discussed last week. We broke down across Tuesday and Wednesday. And we can see here we've come down towards the lower end of a new trend channel on oil, so you can see we've got a rejection candle. We're likely to potentially pop up back up to the upper end of this channel on Brent, just in the short term. I don't expect this to follow through necessarily into next week. Next Friday will be the big one where we've got the OPEC meeting, so I'll be talking a little bit more about that towards the end of the session. First of all, we can take a trade on this, so I will go over to the energies. We'll get Brent crude oil ready for a trade. Okay, what do we want to do in terms of time frame? Just going to set this trade up and I'll talk you through it. So we want to be ideally in and out of this today. Want to be out of it probably by just the close of the UK session, 4 hours. Let's get the best price, see what we've got. Oh, that's good. Okay, 89%. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to share my screen with you. I'm looking for, again, just very simple rise and fall trade here. I've gone to up and down, rise and fall, energies. I picked oil. Spot price 63.48, so it's matching the price I've got at the moment perfectly. I'm looking for 89% payout. You can see we're getting a nice little short-term surge to the upside here with oil. 63.48, 63.50. Only need the price to close 1 point higher over the next 4 hours. 89% payout. $1,058 US dollars deposit for a $2,000 payout. Again, just get the best price here. Yeah, we'll go for that. That looks good. So let me just repeat the trade to you one more time. I'm going for energy, oil, US dollar, which is Brent, crude oil. Start time 11:50. So 9 minutes time, this trade will get executed. I want to be out of it in 4 hours time. Slightly better price now, 63.48, 89% payout. I'm going for a higher trade. Okay. Okay, beautiful. That has been done. Good. Right, so that is a Brent crude oil. So we've got in Brent crude oil, very similar situation actually on WTI crude oil. You'll note how well the oils here just follow their trend channels. So we had a supported trend channel and that pennant broke. Now we've come down to a new trend channel. So what we may see here is a rotation high just for WTI crude oil. Ideally, I'd like to find some sell short opportunities from resistance next week within the overall short-term trend here. So that's what we'll be looking at as we go into next week. But first of all, Brent crude oil, we've gone for a buy. Okay, so let's look and see what else we can find for a trade here. Gold, yeah, I mean, it looks weak. I go for platinum's got more weakness at the moment than gold. A little bit similar in terms of the downward trend that we're seeing on silver as well. It's which one to take here. We've got silver, platinum, or gold. I'm going to go for platinum here for a sell short to diversify a little bit here. And you see platinum is the weakest of them. It's the leading precious metal right now in terms of weakness. Let's see what we can get in terms of duration. Okay, so platinum, I'm looking for a sell short trade. I want this to be lower than $1,115 an ounce and 47 cents by the close on Monday. So you typically on platinum, palladium, you need to go in a slightly longer term trade on these markets on the binary.com platform. So duration 3 days, spot price $1,115.78, 86% return for a sell short. Okay, so I'm going to go into that, just double check everything, 86%. It's not a bad payout. It's better. The sell short is better than the buy actually. Okay, I'm going to take that. That's all looking good to me. That's $538.91, $1,000 payout. Just do a quick refresh. Get into that. Expiry on Monday. Let's purchase that. Okay, that's been done. Perfect. Good. Okay, so platinum we've gone in for a sell short. Brent is looking good for a buy at the moment. Just check out the tighter time frames on gold here. Silver looks like it's coming back up to resistance at the moment. I'll also go for a quick silver day trade here. Just go over this into hours as well. I'm going to go slightly higher on this so that it has time to be a little bit volatile over the US GDP, which is in 45 minutes time, but ultimately sell off. Okay, so silver I'm going for a sell. Okay, so I want this duration 8 hours on silver. Spot price to be lower than $16.73 in 8 hours time. 82% payout, which is good. $1,098.70 for a $2,000 payout on silver. Start time 11:55 in 9 minutes time. Duration 8 hours. It's getting rejection from trend channel. Okay, let's purchase that. Good, that has been done. Okay, perfect. See how the US dollar is doing at the moment. It's still holding up. Yeah, those are definitely really the top setups, guys, at the moment, which I see playing out. So, again, we've got into a sell short on platinum, sell short on silver, and also a buy on Brent crude oil. All short-term trades. Apart from platinum, we want to be out by next Monday. Okay, so I just want to give you some dates for the diary, which you need to have penciled in. So first of all is Friday. Next week, we've got non-farm payroll, which is likely to be very volatile. That is at 1:30 p.m. In terms of oil, there's the OPEC meeting next Friday as well. That's going to be very volatile for oil. Could be some great opportunities. And Wednesday, the 17th of June, the big one for your diary is the FOMC statement. Historically, that's a massive mover for especially the precious metals, but ultimately in terms of the Federal Reserve statements, this is one of the biggest ones of the year. The June announcement last year, gold moved 400 points in 24 hours. In 2013, gold moved 900 points in 48 hours. So it's a big statement. If you would like to find out more how to trade those live with the Gold and Silver Club, you can join us for our June enrollment at the Gold and Silver Club. So let me just talk you through that. If you would like to learn how to trade these major announcements and also join us on our live trading room. So on our live trading room, essentially, we provide live analysis, of course, live trading ideas, live support just throughout the week, and you can find out more very simply just going to www.jointhegoldandsilverclub.com. So let me just make it really easy for you if you just want to get in touch via our application. Just join thegoldandsilverclub.com. Okay, there you go. Yeah, just click on that. It should take you straight to. Yeah, perfect. So, yeah, enrollment is by application only. If you complete the enrollment form, we'll get in touch with you ASAP. Very simply take you just less than a minute to fill out. This is what it will look like on our website. And enrollment at the Gold and Silver Club is by application only. We'll get in touch with you ASAP once you complete the form. And for those of you who would like to join us for these very lucrative opportunities in June, we look forward to welcoming you to the Gold and Silver Club. Okay, so really look forward to hear from those of you who'd like to join us. Great. Okay, so with that, that is the end of today's session. So I certainly wish you all good luck for your trades this afternoon. Have a great weekend, and we look forward to hear from you. And we'll see everybody back here same time next week for the next Commodities Corner. Okay, take care, guys. Have a great one. Cheers. Bye-bye.